good morning, good morning, good morning. Adobe is down. So what Adobe is down, guys, so what it's telling you, what Adobe is telling you is even if you have a great new product and it's AI related, your earnings aren't going to be drastically better. They're better, but they're not drastically better. They're not up as much as they said that they were going to be up, okay? So just understand that. So that is an issue. That's an issue. And we told you Adobe would tell you if everything was great or if everything was okay. And it's okay. It's not bad, but it's not great. And think about this. Money going to ARM coming out of NVIDIA. So let's, this is, Sam just makes random statements like this, and they're always correct. Okay? So money is going to ARM, a company that hasn't showed that AI is great, but it's coming out of NVIDIA, a company that has showed it's great. Where does that make sense? Does it make any sense? Doesn't make sense, okay? So just keep an eye on it. This is what we know, this is what we know, this is what we know. Tesla, very nice week. It came back and it held. So Tesla, I made a statement last night to a friend, and here's what I said. The first time Tesla raises margins 2 or 3%, it's going to go up 100 points. It's going to go up 100 points. I mean, so take whatever money you have a little bit of money, take 5 or 10% of that, stick it into another account that has access to stocks and options, and wait for this to happen. I didn't tell you buy the stock. I just said wait for this to happen. Because the first time Tesla goes up, it's going to go up 100 points. Wow. And you don't want to miss it. Microsoft continues to go. They have this conference next week. That's what I see today. That's it. Netflix doesn't seem to want to break. If it breaks, it's going to collapse. It's going to go way down. I mean, the CEO told, this is why I always say this stuff. When somebody tells you something, you have to listen. Okay? The CEO told you that ad revenue isn't going to make shit. Let me tell you this. The biggest comment that Netflix made, that's even different. The biggest comment Netflix that's different than what people are all talking about. And we're talking about revenues not meaningfully impacted. Okay, is 90% of the growth is overseas. Well, 20% of that 90% is where? Come on, guys. You guys should know this. Come on. Quiz. Come on. Nobody knows how to type. Nobody knows the answer. You know the answer. Come on. India. There you go. Very nice. So 20% of that 90% is in India. And they're offering it in India for $1.99. So they're going to make $1 off those people. So let's say that there's 50 million people. So they make $50 million a month. It's not even relative if you're making $3 billion. Think about it. And let me tell you what Netflix won't tell you. Here's a comment for you guys that are IT guys. Sam was an IT guy. How many servers do you need? How many servers do you need to support 50 million users? Do you need 20? Do you need 50? Do you need 1,000? How many people can you put on a server for streaming? Can you put 1,000 people on there? Can you put 5,000? Let's say you put 10,000 people on a server and you got 50 million. You still have to put all those servers in and maintain them and make sure they're all working and cluster them. And I mean, There's no money to be made there. Isn't that interesting? So here's what I think Netflix is going to do. They're going to say, oh, India's going to be good, but in 10 years we're going to raise their price from $1.99 to $20. I'm telling you. So what a real disaster this CEO is, right? So interesting. So there's a cost. So another thing I want to talk about today is if you go look at these companies, CoreWeave, the one that NVIDIA, people saying they're scamming, they're right around $2 an hour to use their services. So $2 an hour is $24 or 24 hours a day if you're programming large language models. That's $50 a day, 30 days, $1,600, $1,700. $1,700 a month, and you times that by 12, so 2,000. So about 24,000 a year. It's 24,000 a year, and then they're buying these chips for 40,000. So in 2 years they have the chips paid off and more. But here's the thing. You don't only have one person using it. You may have 100 people on that machine making up stuff. So you 100 people, 10 people you're making 240,000, and 100 people you're making 2.4 million, and maybe you bought 5 chips in that machine. I don't know how many are in there, and maybe it costs you, I don't know, 800,000 for the machine. I don't know, whatever. Interesting, right? So just have to be wary of that. But today, watch Adobe. If Adobe continues to go down, and Adobe may do what Oracle did. Remember, it kept going lower and lower and lower and lower and lower all day. And then 3, 4, 5 days later, it starts to get a little bit better. Okay, the one everybody's interested in is, come on, which one is everybody interested in today? I'll give you a clue. Strike. Should I say strike? Come on, what do you think? Strike. There's a strike. What stock you're interested in? Come on. Carvana. You guys are out of control. Carvana. Right? So let's see. How far does it go? Now, here's the thing. If on any particular day, if there's a thing that negotiations got better, Carvana will drop fast. If today all day nothing is thing and it starts to run, and if this 58 gets taken out, possibly 63 or 72. Okay. Goldman Sachs, money to banks. They're coming out of all these things. Land Research got an upgrade. Think about this. This one's really, really strange. Land Research got an upgrade to 825. 825, and it's down 12. Jesus. What the hell is going on? So something really strange is going on. Okay? So know that. Now, I say this all the time. I say it in the room all the time. Non-stop. ARM is up, NVIDIA is down. Avago's up, NVIDIA is down. Banks are up, techs are down. Things are not moving in tandem. When they're not moving in tandem, you don't accelerate your purchases. You don't add. Recipe for disaster. Microsoft going up, Adobe going down. Makes no sense. NVIDIA going down, Microsoft up, makes no sense. Tesla up while margins are down. Makes no sense. Okay? So when that doesn't make sense, you keep your size way low. And if you keep your size way low, you never get beat up. And then everything, once they get in tandem, I've told you before, you get 5 or 6 opportunities a year where everything is in tandem. And for probably a week, those 5 or 6 weeks, you make most of your money. Okay? So that's what you do. And you wait. Then we see. TMC TSMC told LRCX to delay chip equipment. Oh, wow. That's very interesting. Well, why would you delay chip equipment if you needed more chips? Well, that bodes bad for NVIDIA, too. Very strange. Very interesting. TSMC has told someone to deliver high-end chip equipment as the foundry down increases nervousness about customer demands, Reuters says. Wow. Very interesting. That's bad news for all these chip companies, but also for NVIDIA. So watch this Adobe. That will tell you the action right off the bat. And then we see. Okay? And that's what we know. Carvana to 65 would be fun. Okay? And Goldman Sachs trying to run. Empire State, SPX doing nothing. Okay? That's what we know. Okay, good morning, everybody. 9:15. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Avago trying to run 881. NVIDIA 439, 438, two numbers there. 409 needs 466. Lam Research 629, 682. Goldman Sachs 350, 350, 350. Apple 172 down, 181 up. Adobe 572 up, 509 down. Last time they had earnings, it dropped another 15 after open. Okay? So just know that. This one's very intriguing. It may go way lower. Amazon. Okay? If they're delaying chip equipment, that means cloud may be slowing. Understand that. Don't know. Have to analyze this. 146 up, 138 down. BKNG. This thing hits a new high, and then it drops 30. Just crazy. Lilly, 600. Meta, 316, 301. Snowman, 167, 161. Caterpillar, 288. Carvana, 58, 58, 60, 61, 63. Netflix. Can it break? If it takes out 398, this can really collapse. Okay? FCMI, 286. NOW, 606. Microsoft, 342, but it's about their event next week. Tesla, trying to go. 281 up, 271 down. And that's what we know, Chill and relax. Go buy a Cowboy jersey. Everybody have a great trade day. See you, chat.